You ready?
Yeah.
On YouTube, mate.
Yeah.
Promote you. Right, so we've got a 992 in today at ESMOTOR. We're doing an ES800KIT on it. We've put the stainless steel exhaust on it, but with the titanium tips. We've done the Meth kit on it. I'm going to be finishing off the Meth kit shortly, as you'll see in the video as well. We've put hybrid turbos on it as well. This car will be pushing, yeah, just under 800 horsepower, if not just a bit more, depending on the tune and that we've got for it. I'm just about to get it off the ramp. I'm just about to torque the wheels up. We're going to get it off. We're going to put it on the dyno, and we're going to see what figures we can get. Look, see when it goes in, it does that. That's why it always melts the bottom. Once it's warm and it's going to move, and hopefully I'll play around.
If they come down a tiny bit, I think it'll be bang on.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just stocking up from our main man here. We just need loads of nuts and bolts. Obviously, when we fit all new components and that, we obviously fit all new nuts and bolts to the cars. It's mainly for exhausts, really, because we get exhaust studs snap all the time. So we're drilling them out. We've got to put new nuts and bolts in. So yeah, it's the main man here. We're just making a collection today and restocking. You'll be on YouTube, mate.
Yeah.
Promote you.
I should wait till
Yeah,
we get a new van.
Yeah, we'll take these for free, and we've promoted you.
You're not recording, are you?
I'm always recording, bro.
Yeah, so basically we're doing the push leak check just before the race. We done the general health check of the engine, change the spark plugs, done the leak down test, compression test, and now we're gonna just push check it, make sure none of the hose is gonna pop off on the biggest map, and we're gonna just take it from there really. Step back. I hate doing that, bro.
I don't know if that comes off, it'll hurt you, man.
Yeah, no. Be careful.
So I've just literally installed the Meth gauge, as you can see here. I'm just literally running the wires through now to outside the car. Once it's outside the car, then I'll put it up to a relay. Once it's all connected to the relay, I'll then purge the Meth. I'll show you that later as well, how we purge it. It's just so it has a clean run through and that it clears all the crap out of everything. All the little bits of debris and stuff like that, so nothing actually goes into the jets. Otherwise we can struggle when the car obviously runs up to where it needs to be and it's not firing the Meth through properly. So yeah, I'm just literally tidying all of this up now, and then we can start wiring it all in properly. Right, so I'm just wiring in the relay now. Now on here, obviously, so it's just a 4-pin relay. It's got 5 pins, but we don't use a centre one. So you've got your earth, you've got your ignition, you've got your live, and then you've got your live fruit. You've got your second live as well, which runs to the battery, which goes straight to the fuse. So obviously, if anything were to go, the fuse would go. Yeah, the fuse would go before anything else would go. Just as a safety procedure, nothing burns out, no wires get too hot and they melt. And obviously then you've got your relay, obviously just so you can get it triggering. So when you push the buttons on there to purge it, it will fire up the relay, tell the relay to send the power down, and obviously it will power the pump. So obviously we fill this right up. This is a 20 litre tank. Runs through straight to the pump, and then the feed will go all the way to the back, which goes just before the throttle body. And yeah, you'll see it purged soon. Right, so that's all the wiring done for the Meth now. We're going to be purging it now, make sure we've got a nice strong flow. Once that's all done, then we can fire her up and yeah, start plumbing her onto the dyno. That's it. That's it. Right, that's strong, man. Right, as you can see. That's it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. She's good. She's good.
That's someone coming up from somewhere who's been fucking doing the whole day. Oh yeah, that's it.
Right, so now we are flashing ECU with the tune file. Once that's all downloaded and put into the car, I'll then put the auto onto the car. I'll delete all the codes that come up with the car, because when you map the car, it's going to come up with codes, so you've got to make sure they're cleared before you run the car, because you can come to some faults. So as you can see as well, it is all hooked up to the dyno, all the screens are on, so as soon as this part is all done, we'll be putting the dyno on and we'll see what power she's going to produce.
So the 992 is very sensitive as to which sensors are still plugged in and not plugged in. The car had a new exhaust on there which isn't valve controlled. However, the valve motors still need to be plugged in. Otherwise it brings up faults within the ECU, which will then reduce power and then not let you run the car. So we have reinstalled the motors back on the car and plugged them in, even though they don't work with that exhaust. They've just been cable tied to the side. So then at least the ECU still reads them in there and it won't bring up any